Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your tarot card reading for July 2023. Please feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and to leave behind for others whatever does not. Once I put out these cards, I'll identify their positions and do some clarifications of the meanings. I will close off the reading with a couple of oracle cards to see how this month impacts your love life and career. So first off, we take a look at what's presenting itself to you this month. You have the 10 of Swords. The second position we have here, we look at the past influences. You have the Magician. Actually, this is the third one. We take a look at what can weigh you down. You have the Queen of Wands. Fourth, we see what can lift you up. You have the Empress here in the middle. Fifth, we explore what it is that you want. You have Temperance. And sixth, we look at something you don't yet know that you need. You have the Four of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of this reading, we have the Nine of Cups. This is a sense of self-fulfillment, being content, a sense of happiness in your life. So what is presenting itself this month looks like there is the end of something. Maybe it's a problem that you're thinking of, it's a communication cycle, something is kind of at the end. In this deck, you see there's like an individual like running away, and usually it's just an individual by themselves, but it's almost as if someone stabbed this individual in the back. So for some of you, it could be that someone has betrayed you. I'm looking at this Magician here, and this is the past influence, and noticing this person's like wearing a red cloak, and the person running away is wearing a red cloak. But you've got the Empress here wearing red and white, like the Queen of Wands is. So it's kind of like something in the past, something where there was maybe confidence or trust. Perhaps there was some kind of betrayal that's going to result or has resulted. So let's start off with this Magician in the past. Another kind of red cloak. You've got the Hierophant. So it could be there's like maybe a mentor or a teacher, someone who you looked up to help you kind of, master something. It could be, a belief. It could be course of study, a job. With this Nine of Cups here being the influencing energy, it could be, and this Temperance card, you can see this Temperance card, this person's doing like a yoga pose. It could even just be like someone that you looked up to in terms of like a spiritual leader, someone to help you feel relaxed and content, or, a way to kind of just have like all your ducks in a row. For some people, they need to, meditate in order to have a fresh start to the day. Or some people need a specific cleaning routine or an organizational routine in order to feel confident about what they're doing. So it seems like there's something perhaps that you tried, something that you were, like a practice you were dedicated to, and it's led to this Ten of Swords. So let's see what's going on with this Ten of Swords. You have here the Ace of Pentacles. So Ten of Swords is the end of something. And there you see there's this new day ahead. Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. So it could be that this Magician, this Hierophant in the past, is kind of helping you to get out of some routine, some thought process, some communication cycle where you are able to kind of grasp a new approach to things. It's kind of making me think about the fact that there is a full moon in Capricorn on July 3rd. Capricorns are practical, they're dedicated, hardworking, very much focused on their career, material world. And so, for some of you, you might want to take advantage of that full moon to release some, old ways of doing things that aren't working for you. And also on July 17th, there's a new moon in sensitive and dreamy Cancer. So that will give opportunities to, do new projects or new activities and expand and stretch your talents, your imagination. The new moon occurs in your 9th house of spirituality, beliefs, religion, philosophy, overall your belief systems. So it seems like this month there's going to be opportunity to kind of really change or end one way of thinking and embrace a new way of approaching the material world or opportunities for prosperity. So here with this Queen of Wands, this is what is weighing you down. So this could be a person who is like a social butterfly, attractive, always kind of commands attention. It could be you. It could be that a certain way of, kind of having fun and always being ready to socialize, that could be weighing you down. Because here in the 9 of Cups, you can see this person's kind of alone and enjoying the sun, kind of quiet time. Queen of Wands is very much more social. So let's take a look here. We have the High Priestess. So it could be that, this Queen of Wands has a secret that will be revealed in time. If this is a different person, if this is you and being like, in an energy of constantly socializing and, trying to please others, it could be that it's weighing you down and you're kind of keeping that a secret. But what will lift you up? You have this Empress card. So really, this is a card of self-care, self-love, recognizing your inner and outer beauty, your creativity, and possibly your desire to create something. So let's take a look at this Empress. We have Magician here again. So it does seem like there is something that you've put into place or want to put into place, some kind of practice, some kind of belief, so that you can create something. And that, being in that energy of creating, being confident, manifesting what you want into reality is going to lift you up. I'm going to pull another card for this. We have the 7 of Swords. This is typically the liar, stealer, cheater sword. So because you have this 10 of Swords up here, for some of you, I'm getting this sense of imposter syndrome. It could be that you've been gearing up to create something, start a new business, or expand your business, or turn a hobby into a business. And this 10 of Swords, these thoughts, this communication could be possibly you, doubting yourself, keeping things a secret, sabotaging yourself. And it's almost as if, being in that energy of creation, that's really going to lift you up. But it's also going to show you what maybe you didn't even know you were capable of doing and accomplishing. So here with this Temperance card, this is what you want. Temperance is a card of peace. It's a card of being a teacher. It could be a card of learning something new, tapping more into like art. creativity, and like really take things from the past and blend it with opportunities in the present to create the future that you want. It's very much intentional. Temperance is between the Death card, which is your major arcana card, and the Devil card. So it's kind of is that pause between making the change that you need to make in order to let something new in, letting things go that don't serve you so that you can have new opportunities and a new path ahead. And with the Devil, it's, sticking to what you know, sticking to the same fears, the same beliefs, the same patterns, and kind of doing things that are not necessarily for your best and highest good. So temperance allows you that pause to kind of figure that out for yourself. You have here the Page of Swords. So Scorpio, for some of you, there's these cards of like secrecies, spying, gossip. So it could be that you are like wanting to kind of figure out, it's almost like you want to know the past and predict the future, but that's something that everyone would love to predict a future. But what it is that you don't know that you need with this Four of Swords is more time to yourself, maybe to like kind of embrace that Nine of Cups energy. But really you need some time to kind of clear your head, heal, maybe kind of get past this, like maybe self-doubt, self-criticism, thoughts that are unwelcome. So let's go ahead and clarify that. We have the Strength card. So making sure that you are doing what you can to be physically, emotionally, and mentally healthy. And this Empress card, this is like a card of nature as well. You can see this nature and nutrients. You could see here this Empress has a little belly, like kind of needing the nutrients to give birth to something new. So here, Scorpio, it seems that there is going to be opportunity for something new for you to create something. Definitely focusing on time alone, making sure that you are in a good state of mind and physical health even, so that you can kind of expand your thoughts, expand your potential, whatever you were starting in the past over here. So let's go ahead and close off with Wisdom of the Oracle for messages about how this all influences your love life and your career. Let's start with your love life. You've got this Observer card. And for career, we've got this Flexible card. So this Observer card, when it comes to your love life, it seems it's kind of making me think of this right here, this Observer. So the Magician here is aware of their environment and has the right tools to make something happen, to create something in the material world. And it's all about the intention of what they're going to create. We've got the Empress here, who also has resources available to kind of create and nurture something. And then you've got this Seven of Swords, where this individual is kind of doing something others are unaware of and keeping things secret and like out of sight. So for some of you, I get the sense that maybe you are kind of either watching someone or trying to put yourself in a different position to present a better version of yourself to someone. And that's absolutely fine if that's what you want to do. But also if you're kind of, criticizing yourself or being secretive because of self-doubt, then that's something that's not necessarily healthy or going to help you in the future. But for others, it's almost as if you're preparing to present yourself in the dating world, or preparing to kind of take a next step in what it is you're seeking when it comes to finding that person that's right for you. And when it comes to your career with this flexible card, it's almost like you're doing the same thing. It's like preparing to do things that you didn't think were possible before, or others didn't think were possible. And really, this month is basically preparing you for like you're examining what's going on with who you are and how you're living, and like preparing to show this like new you to the rest of the world. And it seems like it's affecting how you're thinking about things, or the focus is how you're thinking about things. And maybe your thoughts are kind of fleeting, and taking some time to really calm your thoughts and clear your mind and focus on like your mental and physical health and what it is you can accomplish in what you can create in a positive sense is really going to make the difference for you. So Scorpio, I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your July. We'll see you next time. Take care.